Hello, everyone. My name is Tommy Gorn. I am giving my presentation for technology for differentiation and accommodation presentation for Science 621, educational technologies. So this week we were given four scenarios. We're supposed to pick one and find a couple resources for each scenario. So just scenario two, student with ADHD. Um, The situation here is that individuals with ADHD frequently grapple with maintaining focus and attention, which directly impacts academic performance. Activity can interfere with class participation and task completion. Organizational skills and time management often present additional challenges. So, out of the three um, resources that I found, I wanted to kind of highlight and bring some light to this organization and website called CAD, children and adults with attention deficit slash hyperactivity disorder. So this resource is an organization that offers extensive information, resources, support groups, and an online teacher training course. Their National Resource Center on ADHD is a primary source for evidence-based information. I really like that piece of this. It's based off of statistics. It's very objective and not subjective, and they actually have 72 chapters in over 26 states. So it seems like they have a pretty good footprint inside the United States as well. So a subsection of chat, it was a huge website, but specifically I just wanted to talk about the adult education piece because that is typically what I deal with in my line of work is the adult education part and not necessarily there's no children or anything. So I focused on that. So inside this subsection of adult education, um, there's even then smaller subsections, and we can learn things such as how to make your life fit your brain, how to structure your life effectively, and how to work with support providers and stay healthy. So that was kind of their three big pieces for adult education. And in order to accomplish that, they have a long series of online courses that they offer. So I went ahead and just picked three to go over and review. So of these three courses, so the first one is health and wellness with ADHD. So in this course, you'll understand how ADHD affects your health, how you can improve your lifestyle today. It's four-part expert-led series, includes on-demand webinars and resources on nutrition, sleep, movement, and personal care. The course was midlife with ADHD, tools to thrive, practical tools to handle change, reduce stress, and set healthy boundaries, and strategies for managing finances, planning for retirement, caring for family members, and creating your own healthy way of living. And the third one that I thought was cool was just introduction, ADHD in adults. For the newly diagnosed adult and the young adult taking charge of their own care for the first time. Um, and then get the basics of how ADHD affects you and the treatments and lifestyle support for better symptom management. I think for adults that are recently diagnosed with ADHD as adults, be eye opening and shocking, and you're trying to figure that out and how to understand it and what does that mean? How can I conquer this problem? And this resource really seemed to have a. So, how could this resource help students? So, I believe the students would be able to identify their ADHD through testing. So there's actually tests that you could take on this resource to see if you aligned with that, and then of course you can get a clinical diagnosis for your primary care physician, and then students would be able to find ways to understand their diagnosis. And I think that that's the big piece there. There's such a nomenclature that's attached to that as adults, and so being able to understand exactly what that means. Students will be able to learn healthy ways in their daily life to cope with this. And then lastly, students will learn how to become more focused. And so I believe with all those pieces sewn up, a person could become better in the learning environment, become less distracted, whether that's at work or in the learning place. And like I said, I think to become better, we have to understand of what we're looking at. So that's the resource. That's how I think students can benefit from it. And there's some contact information, and that hyperlink below is a direct link to the website. Thank you everyone for watching.